Hail Metal Nation, it is time for Metal Promo Reviews, where we take metal promos that are sent to us and read them and then decide how many ears we will be devoting to said review, up to 2 per person. All right, here we go. Oh, and that's Matt and Doug. Yes, Doug?
We have to exercise a negotiated thing right now.
Oh,
Matt,
yeah, that's true. Well, first of all, we prefer to call this segment #NPR. And second of all, we're not implying by any means that 2 ears is somehow optimal. We're just saying that 2 ears is typical. All right, continue.
2 ears is far from typical based on our previous ratings.
No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about the ownership of 2 ears with which you can listen to something. So we're not making any normative statements here about how many ears anyone should have and or be willing to give. We're just saying that for the purposes of a standardized scale, we give out of 2 ears. Also, we need to give the proper metal line. So metal line, February
March 2nd,
2023, the year of our Lord Jesus Christ.
You know, this isn't airing for weeks, right?
Oh, fuck. Well, now the people will know. The people will know your bullshit, Tim. How you just stack episodes, put them in a box, and think people can eat week-old leftovers like they're new.
Getting into this earlier than I expected. All right. Artist. Sorry, I didn't even read the email. Subject. Aberrated, Twisted Forms, Progressive Death Metal from U.S. Lifeless Chasm Records, release date January 27th, 2023, digital, CD, and cassette. Progressive Death Metal from the United States, track list, Legions, Tracers, 5 clicks. Moonlit Immolation, Legions, instrumental. Tracers, instrumental. 5 clicks, instrumental. Moonlit Immolation, instrumental. Lineup, Patrick Hawkins, also member of Needle Pusher and Theatas.
I love Theatas.
And they got the diphthong in there, the AE squished together.
Okay.
Vinny Padovano on drums and Corey Monster, also member of Theatas. Vocals, tracks 1 through 4, because tracks 5 through 8 are instrumental. Versions of track 1 through 4. All right. Wow. For fans of Malignancy, Afterbirth, and, can you guess?
Malignancy, Afterbirth.
Theatas, you ass.
Oh, shit. Well, that's actually handy.
Twisted Forms by Aberrated is the latest release from the progressive death metal band hailing from the United States. This new EP showcases the band's unparalleled creativity and inventiveness and is a testament to the continued growth and evolution of the genre. Memorable clashing of complicated riffs, ever-changing gnarled drum grooves, and transitions are paired with a rightfully monstrous vocal performance for only half of the EP, creating a truly unforgettable experience. The EP is further elevated by well-thought acoustic passages, surprising melodic fills, and solos. The release of Twisted Forms is already out and available on digitals, CD, and cassette formats. It is being released through Lifeless Chasm Records. Don't miss the opportunity to be part of this experimental audio journey and support the artists who have the bravery to push boundaries and create such innovative work. Bandcamp is lifelesschasm.bandcamp.com, which is the record label. So you're going to have to find it from there. Good fucking luck. All right.
I thought you were saying Bandcamp is a lifeless chasm.
Nah, well,
also,
not so much as Spotify is.
It's a little confusing because I'm looking at the Lifeless Chasm Instagram, and in their logo, they put the C of chasm backwards, so it looks like it's LD. So I imagine it's Larry David Records. which is just a much more interesting premise to me. All chasms are necessarily lifeless, otherwise they wouldn't be chasms, no?
All right, band photo. Have you ever been in the live room at the University of Maryland College Park radio station, WMUC?
I have.
So it's a very high ceiling, and it's just like a big square room, and they got like under carpet padding on the walls to dampen the sound, which is ineffective at best. Anyway, this photo looks like it was taken in the corner of that room and then Xeroxed a few times.
Yeah.
So that's the band photo. It's them. And has this been composited?
I can't tell. They could have been on the surface of Mercury when they took it, and that's just like the reflective solar radiation kind of reflecting back at the camera, which is possible.
It's just a photo of a three-piece band. And
if you were to type in progressive death metal band into Crayon or Dolly, it would come up with that picture.
I'm going to do that right now.
Not a criticism, but...
So the singer, there's no evidence of a mic in his hands. And if there are, he's cupping the mic, which he shouldn't be. But it looks to me like he's trying to do that thing where you put a blade of grass between your thumbs.
That's what he's doing.
That thing, that's what it looks like he's doing. So
I mean, I also like how the drummer's slightly not paying attention to the rest of the band. He's kind of looking off in a different direction.
He's drummers are like goalies. They're playing a totally different game than everyone else on stage. All right. Okay. And then the album cover is like the same three colors as the band photo, but it's like a line drawing of like lost souls and meltiness.
It almost looks
chasm.
like... Did you ever see the Simpsons, the first Treehouse of Horror episodes, where the bad
looks
dream
like the
house, the bad dream house like collapses in on itself? That's kind of what this looks like to me.
I imagine it's the aesthetic they're going for, but to me that looks like a show poster more than an album cover.
I mean, that's kind of astute there, Doug.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I can see that. It's definitely something someone drew for free.
So I was totally out, zero ears until they mentioned well-thought acoustic passages. I said this in a recent promo review. I'm so tired of tech death. There's no way to make it interesting. It's just riff salad. But maybe, and it's very worrying when they want to experiment, because that either means you're so much of a musical genius, your music is going to be inaccessible to people. Mm-hmm. And I know a few of those guys.
Can't think of any.
Or you have no idea of what's good or bad. And you're just going to make something terrible. However, there is a butter zone. There's a Goldilocks zone. And I have, based on the acoustic passages and melodic fills, those aren't words you'd put with a tech death, or progressive death metal, which let's be honest, progressive in front of anything is meaningless now. Yeah. It's been meaningless for a while. Anyway, I'm in, and bonus, if the vocals suck, no offense, Corey Monster, but if your vocals suck, I got the instrumental version right there, and I don't have to put it through any AI to remove the vocals, which doesn't work on death vocals anyway. So, all that being said, one ear. Which is way more than 0 ears. What's that, Doug?
I'm going 1 ear too. I'm with you on tech death and it's just like getting curb stomped constantly by someone pretentious. But was one concerning thing about expanding boundaries. Someone has to do it, but that's not metal. Metal is there's a box, and you figure out how you stay in that box really well.
Mm-hmm.
So it could be a rhetorical thing, in which case, respect. But 1 year.
So here's my problem. I was originally going to give them 0.9 ears, but let's be realistic here. You really only have 20 minutes of music here twice. I'm all for one instrumental. I'm a little concerned with just giving us the instrumental tracks. Are you not confident in the vocal? Are you expecting rap artists to use these as beats? What's the purpose of this tripling, quadrupling down on instrumental tracks? That worries me. So since they only gave me half an album, I can only give them half my score. So they're going to get a 0.45 ears from me.
This is I'm
no ableism implied.
No ableism implied.
It must be said again.
It's just
I'm rooting around their metal archives. This is their longest release to date.
Life Chasm Records is like, guys, we got to get over 22 minutes. What can we do?
Yeah,
we could just take the vocal track off all everything.
2 demos and a single. The single was released. Doing math on the fly here. 7 years ago, and appears on this EP released this year. All right. Anyway, and Theatas.
Hey, wait! 5
has
clicks.
1 album out.
Holy shit! Wait a minute. 5 clicks appeared on their demo Immolate in 2012. They're telling me at least one of these songs has been written in some form for 11 years, and it hasn't even grown. If anything, it lost 4 seconds. So what's going on?
I'm looking at Theatas now, and I don't know. Based on this promo photo, I want to listen to them. So
yeah,
how about
I also
release
looked
a
at
promo
Theatas.
and send it to us.
Please, we're much more interested in Theatas than Aberrated. No aberration. But yeah, I'm looking forward to listening to Shrines to Absurdity, and the hit.
They also seem to be, Aberrated seems to be billing itself or being held up primarily by Theatas. So that's clearly the where the money is.
I mean, also
the death metal money. Everyone knows about how lucrative that is.
Also, if you look at the Theatas band photo, there are 3 guys who look kind of cool. 1 guy who's borderline and 1 total dork. And I'm pretty sure that the total dork and the borderline guy are in Aberrated.
Yeah, so right. So everyone go find this photo and write in who the borderline guy and the dork are. and then we'll that'll be our informal poll. All right.
Find the dork.
Moving on.
NPR feature.
RIFFOBIA, thrash metal from Greece. On Floga Records. Release date March 13th, 2023. Digital and CD. Don't fucking bother with cassettes. That's right. No one has a cassette player that's worth any good anyway.
No.
Anyway. Thrash metal from Greece, like I said. Track list: The Divine Infinity, God of Hate, Herald of Pain, Merciless, Prisoner, Consume-Obey, Murder, Welcome to Hell, No Turning Back, Soul Collector, for fans of Creator, Testament, please put a year on that, Sodom, and Suicidal Angels. Lineup. I like this. Instead of person and then instrument, they gave me what I wanted. Instrument, then person.
Nice. That's so much better.
On bass is Achilles Theoctis 2.
Okay.
Vocals is Chris Ntelis.
Okay.
Guitars is Dimitris Kontogiannis. And drums is Michalis Zunarakis.
Huh.
All right, after 6 years of recording absence, RIFFOBIA are back. That's RIFFOBIA. Fully grown and stronger than ever. Our third album, self-titled, is a fact that we are very happy that it will be released through Floga Records. Stay tuned. ... After 6 long years, RIFFOBIA is back and better than ever. They had the same sentence again. Anyway, the wait has been worth it as their third self-titled album is finally set to be released through Floga Records. The album showcases the growth and strength of the band, and fans of thrash metal can expect nothing but the best. The album was recorded by the band themselves and features top-notch drum recordings by Milt Argriu at Animal Farm Studios. The mixing and mastering was expertly done by Achilles Kalantzis at Suncord Audio Lab. The band photos were captured by George Bethast.
Holy shit.
While the cover art was created by Stan W. Decker and the layout was designed by RA Design. The release date for RIFFOBIA is set for March 13th, 2023 and will be available in both digitals and CD formats. The band hails from Greece and fans of Creator, Testament, Sodom, and Suicidal Angels will definitely want to check out this album. Bandcamp, riffobia1.bandcamp.com. Apparently there was another RIFFOBIA already.
That's strange.
All right, so band pictures looking like a pretty typical Greek thrash band. Are you ready for it? Bam.
Yeah.
You got a guy wearing a Sepultura shirt, a Rotting Christ shirt, a Heineken shirt with a black sleeveless vest over it. And that's not Night Demon. I'm not sure what the bald guy in the middle. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's really hard to tell.
Wearing. And then I feel like the left side of this photo was very Greek. And the right side, is very bald.
Well,
what?
Okay, so I have blown up the photo. Does violent definition make sense? Would that be the band?
I don't know. Let's look at this amazing album cover.
That's just fucking incredible.
Okay, so it is.
Violent Definition is a Greek thrash band.
There we go.
There you go.
That's
nice.
That's the mystery band.
That gets a ding. All right, so the album cover is a thrash metal fan, right? Holding like a "that's not a knife" type knife.
Yep.
And clearly he's in the middle of stabbing someone, and he's like got crazy eyes and spittle flying from his mouth.
And blood spatter.
And it's awesome. And yeah, there's blood splatter. And their logo is so pointy, but like not like death pointy.
Yeah.
And not quite thrash pointy.
But kind of knife-ish, I guess.
Knife-ish, like, maybe horn-ish?
Hornish. It's like the kind of logo of a store at the mall that sells like nunchucks and ninja stars.
Well, anyway, I don't need any more. I'm all in. 2 full ears.
I mean, I think another reason to give them 2 full ears is the fact that this album here, RIFFOBIA, contains 10 tracks. And of those 10 tracks, there are 10 songs. So that's another thing to appreciate. I am, however, going to give them a hesitant 1.99 ears. And here's my fear. If they are genuinely a thrash metal band, they should be called RIFFOBIA, not RIFFOBIA, because RIFFOBIA means you're afraid of riffs. And how can a thrash metal band be afraid of awesome fucking riffs, man? So that gives me a little pause, especially because it's Greek. But I'm going to put that aside and give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe it's ironic. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, so I'm going to withhold that 1/100th of an ear just in case, but yeah, 1.99 ears for me.
So Tim, 1 point to Matt for being so pedantic. Yeah, I'm going to go 2 years. I appreciate that they invested in the whole package in this day of digital downloads and Bandcamp and Spotify. Mm-hmm. That's quality artwork, and they layout design, that commitment we appreciate.
All right, last one.
All right.
REDSPHERE, Regnum Lupus, thrash death metal from New Caledonia.
Wow.
Yeah. Label
crap.
is M&O Music - Season of Mist. Release date was January 27th, 2023. Digital and CD. Thrash death metal. New Caledonia. Tracklist. Three Princes. Memento Mori. A Vicious Century. War and Lies. A New Order. Lineup. ASA on vocals. Bruno Fontabasso on bass.
Hey.
How about that? Alexander Verdier, or is it Verdier, on guitars. Gaetan Sartre on guitars, and Mike Heller on drums. That's Mike Heller, not
Mike Heller, not
Keller.
Mike Keller.
Mike Heller.
Michael Heller. Or Michael Keller.
REDSPHERE is a New Caledonia, South Pacific band that was formed in 2015 and approaches a personal death metal sound mixed with multiple influences. However, REDSPHERE is more than just its musical concept. The band is a complex assembly that results from a simple observation. We are constantly lied to, and our society is in decline without anyone reacting. Humanity is too comfortably installed in a servility that is taking it irresistibly towards its self-destruction. And this is due to the actions of those who lead us in the dark and the light. In response to this, REDSPHERE becomes the call to the awakening and to the revolt. It is a shockwave that shakes the human being who is lost, chained, monitored, and controlled by the media, politicians who are themselves in the hands of higher powers, dogmas, lobbies, and fanaticism. Regnum Lupus is the third opus of the band, and this EP marks the arrival of... Oh, it's not ASA, it's ASA. A.SA. From Aziard, formerly of The Negation, on vocals, and Mike Heller, Fear Factory, Malignancy... The Lucid. It says Fear Factory.
No, I thought I recognized that name. He plays in Raven, Fear Factory.
Wow.
I wonder if they got him as a session drummer or something, but
or maybe he moved to New Caledonia.
Or maybe he just flies in for practice. It's fucking expensive. It also represents a new era for REDSPHERE with an even more aggressive orientation of its music. The EP was once again produced and engineered by Damien Reynaud, who worked with Dragon Force, Once Human, and Fear Factory in Los Angeles, and will be released under the label M&O Music in April 2023. REDSPHERE will embark on a European tour. And it's redsphere.bandcamp.com. The promo photo leaves like... I love this because it's so unsatisfying. Here you go.
Oh, it's those guys.
It's a black and white photo with them with their hoods up. And, there's like mist behind them and you can't see any features of anyone.
Doug, I hope all these songs aren't about Landrew.
Yeah.
Yep. And then the album artwork
Hey,
is
it's those guys.
So it is about Landrew.
yeah,
It's great. It's music you can listen to at the festival.
I really can't tell what's going on in this.
I can't either. I'm
So
disappointed that their logo isn't red or in the shape of a sphere, to be honest. It seems like it would naturally move in that direction.
Well, the SPH and sphere are kind of like bulbous, like it's a.
Yeah,
It looks like the last band, RIFFOBIA, but like all the points have been minimized. The pointiness has been minimized, right?
Well, it's like there's a lens distortion in the middle of the logo.
Yeah.
Yes. Now back to this cover though. It's like, what is this? It's a hooded figure doing like looking like they're playing castanets without playing the castanets, right? And then are they on a throne? What's going on here?
Well, Regnum Lupus means something like Reign of the Wolf, so I was expecting to see like some wolves of some kind. But
I see some tridents.
I see tridents. I see is it like a snake or like a serpent's tail or something going up this trident here in the middle, and like some
skulls along the bottom. There's
it just it doesn't really make a lot of sense
in the front. It's a cool album cover. I just don't know what's going on.
But what the hell? Red Sphere.
It looks like, Tim, I can't believe I'm blanking. What's the Polish, really popular kind of pseudo satanic death metal band?
Behemoth.
Yeah, it looks kind of like a Behemoth cover.
Yes, it does.
So,
if you go on Metal Archives, Red Sphere's logo is red. So you got that going for you.
Okay, well that's better, I guess. Is it spherical?
No, it's the same shape.
Oh, fuck that. I do like the gradient here. Someone got their colored pencils. Okay, that's not too bad.
Okay, well, I'm intrigued mostly because it's New Caledonia, but it's been, it's tempered by the fact it's got the Fear Factory guy in it because he's not from there, as far as I know.
No, I believe he's not.
Well, anyway, so I will reduce my score by that much, and I'll give it 1.11 years.
Do you think he was just like in New Caledonia on vacation and was just like fucking around and met them at the bar? He's like, hell yeah, I'll be in your band. Maybe. Okay, well, I'm going to have to give them 1 ear. They have 4 songs. Even though their EP only is 15 minutes, they resisted the temptation to double up and make instrumental versions of all these songs and give them a solid half hour of runtime. So thank you for your honesty. I'll give you 0.774 ears for that.
Yeah, I'm going to go 1.25 years. Mike Heller, his presence in that intrigues me, and it seems promising altogether. And it seems like the songs really speak to today.
But
this
I would also
fucking gets around. He's been involved with Fear Factory, Malignancy, Raven, Abigail Williams, The Lucid, Aerosol, Amahiru, Black Hole Deity, Old Drake, Gore Punch, Control/Resist, System Divide, Success Will Write Apocalypse Across the Sky, Secret She Kept, Azure Emote, The Cosmos, In the Fire, Beneath, Excommunicated, Colopsia, Zilla, and Psy, the Japanese band.
Oh, wow. So maybe he did like an Asia tour.
No, because like, wasn't Raven living in Northern Virginia? Like, this guy is like,
Maybe he just has a really good Zoom connection.
Yeah, no, he's just got good marketing and then leaves once some. when something better comes along, perhaps.
Before we close the door on Red Sphere, I would like to say, though, if Red Sphere, you're listening and you say, fuck you guys, especially Matt, we're a lot better than that. If you would like to fly all of us and or just me out to New Caledonia so I can hear you live and so you can prove me wrong, I will accept that fucking challenge.
And we'll bring Mike Heller with us.
And we'll bring Mike Heller. Maybe not that Mike Heller, but a Mike Heller.
Did everyone go? I was counting the bands.
Yeah, no, we all went. Did you go?
I didn't mean to do that, but yeah, I gave a 1.11. All right, until next time, Metal Nation, keep it southernly hemispherical. Look up where this fucking New Caledonia place is.
Hey Tim, can you like pad this episode by like just making the instrumental version, and then we can like post it twice?